channel. So in this video I'm going to be making sofrito. Now I had previously recorded this, but for some reason my memory card just went crazy, and I guess it didn't store any of the videos, so I couldn't download it. So I had to redo another video. So this is a new video. So like I said, I'm making sofrito, and I'm making it my way. I'm trying to make a big batch of it only because I go through this a lot because I use it in everything, and I mean everything, like in everyday cooking. I use it to marinate meats. I use it to make my rice. I use it to make stews and soups. So I put this thing in everything. These are the cubanelli peppers, and then the ajicitos, which are these little tiny peppers, and I've already washed these and de-seeded them. So I'm just gonna wash the green and the red peppers that I cut, throw them in the same bowl. Actually, let me cut these in half because they're a little bit too big. So with this batch, I'm just gonna be putting it in the freezer. I sometimes do take some and pressure can it, so that way I have some already in my shelf just in case I need it. In case, like, for example, I run out, that's like in my emergency stash. I did not do any of that with this one, but maybe in my next one I might pressure can about 1 or 2 pints of it. Put the garlic in here with the peppers. Okay, then I have 3 bunches of culantro or recao, however you want to call it. I have some of that. I'm gonna get them washed. Wash them twice because they sometimes have dirt on them, and I don't want that in my sofrito. That on the side. I also have 3 bunches that I bought of cilantro, and they have the little roots on them on the end, so I'm just gonna get them washed and get these little roots cut off. If you love sofrito as much as I do, please leave a heart on the comments. And if you want, just let me know how it is that you make your sofrito. Do you make it the same way as I do, or do you add certain things to it to make it your own? Everything washed. and cut and ready to go. So now I have these. The only other thing that I have to cut are the onions. So I am using the sweet onions, and I'm gonna get this whole bag cut up. This is I believe it's a 3-pound bag. Yeah, this is a 3-pound bag. I'm gonna get it all cut up, only because I'm trying to make a lot of sofrito, because I'm running low, so I need a large quantity of it. So I'm making this. I do have more garlic as well that I had already prepped, and I put in a little bit of oil just to cover it because I had it in the fridge and I didn't want it to go bad. But I'm gonna use this oil as well when I mix everything, just because it's already like infused in the garlic and everything, so I want that flavor in my sofrito. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the onions cut up and diced, and then we'll start making the sofrito. Just clean all this wet stuff and all these seeds off my board. Yeah. Now these are like small onions, so that's another reason why I want to use the whole bag, because these are not really big onions. Okay, so now all this is done. So all the prep work is done. So now I have my Ninja, and I'm gonna take all those vegetables. I'm gonna put them in here. Get them all chopped up. To start, I'm just gonna dump this whole thing in there. And it's honestly not that much oil that was in there. Maybe like a little bit less than half a cup of oil. Some onions, red peppers, some green. Just a little bit of everything, just throw it in there. Now, I know I was talking about pressure canning the sofrito, but I was just thinking I can also water bath can it. So for those of you that like to can and don't have a pressure canner and just use a water bath canner, if you want me to make a video like showing how I pressure can it and or water bath can it, just let me know. Because like I said, I do a lot of canning of other stuff. I do chicken broth, bone broth. I pressure can beans, potatoes, and all of that. So just let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. Making sofrito. So with me recording and everything, it took me about an hour, I want to say, to or a little bit more than an hour actually to film this video, because with taking breaks and picking up kids from school and everything. So this video is actually like an hour long. So I like consolidated it so it could be a little bit shorter for you guys to watch. But again, if you made it this far, don't forget to leave an emoji or like the video, which does help me a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Now that pot that you see there, that's an 8-quart pot. So that's about 24 cups, or I think it's like 7 liters. And we get this full, I want to say maybe almost to the top with the sofrito. So I did make quite a bit of sofrito this day. So there I go, trying to get as much of the sofrito as I can out of this appliance, because sofrito to me is like liquid gold. There is no wasting any sofrito when I am making it. So I'm trying to get everything that I can. Okay, so now I'm gonna get this all mixed in. smells so good. Yes, it does. Really good. Okay. So now all this is mixed in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the containers, I put them in. All right, so I usually put them in these 16-ounce deli containers. Come with the lid. I reuse them, so I don't throw them out. When I'm done, I just wash them and then put them away. So I'm gonna get this in here. Let's see how many we get today. So when I'm filling these, I try to fill them up to the first little rim that you see on the deli containers, only because when I freeze it, it expands and I really don't want any accidents or spills inside my freezer. Container, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top these off. Okay, so we have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 16-ounce containers of the sofrito. And all I do is I just put it all in my freezer. And then I take them out, like if I know I'm running low, I'll take it out the night before, so that way the following day is ready. Okay friends, and that is how you make the sofrito, the Puerto Rican sofrito, my way. Again, I made a lot because I usually just make a huge quantity and then just freeze it and use it as I go. So I was running low. I only had like maybe 6 containers left of it, so I just decided to make some more. But that's it. I'm just gonna get my kitchen clean and I will see you on my next video.